like a little crooked. I don't know how to fix it. You can't fix it. It's mute.
Hmm?
It's mute or it's turned off.
I think you turn off. That's what I usually do.
Oh,
You could probably mute it from there, but
I mean, I got a reason to.
right. Hey, how are you guys? Josh and
Hi.
Amanda, all things cruising.
Thank
Hello,
you.
thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
How are you
Since
guys?
spinach.
Yes, we got our
Almost dropped that.
Coke and our Sprite. I don't know.
You
I
just
heard
put
they
yours
taste
up
different
here.
here. Yeah, let us know
Grandma,
if you can hear us.
grandma said it tastes less sugary.
Less sugary. On my coffee break. Can't stay long. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Um, well, we appreciate you guys jumping in real quick on this Thursday. What a day! I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Cause I had a whole conversation about it the other day. Woo.
um,
I
it's
got it.
Shay and I right now. We are in the port of Costa Maya. My mom went back to the ship, and Brandon is on the ship. So I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. It's hot.
Mhm.
It's very hot. Hey, Miss Carla, how are
Hi.
you? Hope you are doing well. Let us know if you can hear us okay.
Amen.
Um, Hi, Laura. Hey, how can't hear us? No, they cannot hear us. Let's see here. Oh, maybe because my mic is not on.
Oh we.
I thought it was on. Oh, the battery didn't die. That's usually the case. So it's usually my mic.
I mean, we could share. If it,
Yeah,
this do
it's my
taste
mic.
different.
It does taste different.
You wanna try it?
Sure. Yeah, it's different.
I like it though.
Um, so it's always my mic. Yes, it's always my mic. Brandon is in the chat. So we want to give you guys hi Lido Deck. How are you? Thank you for being here. Still low. Sorry. I don't know how to fix it. Y'all know technology is not my friend sometimes. Oh yes, that's right. You're going to on the Disney, Miss Carla. I hope you have fun. Um, I'm sorry that it's not great, but we're doing our best here under the circumstances. We just wanted to come and give you guys a little heads up.
Yeah,
You want to do it or should I?
you could do it. Cause mine gonna come out real awkward.
We are having fun until this morning.
Yeah.
Brandon has tested positive for COVID. Um, hey, Google and Rob, how are
Hi.
you?
We just dropped the bomb, y'all.
Yeah. It's been interesting. It's already been an interesting cruise enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an interesting cruise enough. Um, he started. Um, he started with like allergies. It wasn't even like COVID symptoms, but as soon as he felt like his nose was running a little bit on Monday, like he immediately masked up, and we immediately took COVID tests. I took them, and he took them. Listen, he's in the chat, so y'all please send him y'all love because we are just in shock. It's listen, do y'all understand? All these cruises we've been on since I can't even tell you. It's probably since the Super Bowl, since in February. We have not worn a mask since on a cruise since Wonder of the Seas. So we wore masks. Even guys, we wore masks when we went to Universal. He has been diligent. Like even for the past 2 weeks before, he has been so diligent about everybody wearing masks if we're going to the store. Like he has been a mask. Uh, it's been crazy. And then for him to start feeling bad is crazy. But he started with a runny nose, but immediately he still wore his mask. Um, and then he took a test Monday night. Like it was about 1 or 2 in the morning. It came back negative. So we proceeded as usual on Tuesday, but he still wore his mask. We still social distance. we did go on our excursion, but he wore his mask the whole time, the whole time. And then he went to the room after dinner last night. He went back to the cabin, and I hung out with my mom and Shay for a little while, and then um,
Other chat.
and then we came to the room probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then we got up this morning and he was like he felt better. He said he felt better. He just had a headache. I was like, well, just go ahead and take a test anyway, because we brought our at-home test. And he took it, and lo and behold, he tested positive. I've not felt any kind of way at all, and we didn't think it was COVID because I'm the first one to get sick. I'm always the first one to get sick. I never. If anybody's gonna get sick, it's gonna be me.
And he's usually the last,
He's
the very last one.
So we thought it was allergies. We really thought he just had was having allergy issues, and so I was like, okay, well, I tested negative. So we called. We were like, okay, let's just call medical. We called the medical center, and then they came up. They tested him, and then um, they did not test me at the time. They just tested him. They asked him, was I feeling symptomatic? He told them no, of course. And then they came up. They tested him. They gave him a whole bottle of Dayquil. They were like, if you feel bad, take this every 4 hours. And they left. They were like, 45 minutes. We will call you back with the results. So they called back within an hour, and he tested positive. So then they told him, well, I was free to leave the room. But then they called back 15 minutes later and said, well, they had to come back and test me. Um, so we waited, and they came back and tested me. They told me 15 minutes if I didn't hear anything. They took two different. It was two different types of tests. Since he tested positive, I can't. I think he said it was like a PCR test. So um, anyway, they came back and tested me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was rude. That Coke. Uh, um, and then they called back and said that I was still negative, and I was free to go, but I had to wear my mask everywhere. And if I get food, I could not eat in the dining room, the buffet. I had to take my food back and eat it in the cabin. So that's what I mean. I think the first bite to eat I had today was at 2 o'clock. I went and got pizza, took it back to the cabin. In the meanwhile, Shay and my mom were out here. And the only reason, guys, why I'm not quarantining with Brandon is because I do have my daughter on this trip. This is her first cruise. If it was just me and him, I would stick it out with him. And he told me he didn't want me to just stay in the room with him. Um, he told me many times to leave, but I would not leave because he would not do that to me. So I wanted to make sure he was settled first before I did anything. But if my mom and my daughter were not on this trip with us, I would be quarantining with him, even if um, even if I did stay negative, if it was a risk of me, you know, contacting COVID. But it's weird. It's weird. I mean, he still has 3 more days, and he's in that cabin. At least he has a window. At least he has a window. Oh yeah. So and because of that, because he's quarantining, they do have he does have free internet and free room service. So it's crazy. We are probably one of 15 people on this whole ship wearing a mask. Have you cause Shay's been in the kids club, the teen club, and all that stuff. Like nobody's wearing masks. We are like one of maybe 15 people wearing a mask, and Brandon got COVID. While you do the Brandon, I didn't do nothing to Brandon. I told him, Laura. I told him, I was like, get on that room, so order everything. You should be able to, yes. So yeah, that's what's been going on. We've not had service. We didn't buy the package because we heard the internet was not good. I guess he can tell you now if it is because he got it for free. It was a free perk of COVID. It's getting it. It's getting internet. Um, can you pin it? No, I don't think you can pin it from here. Yeah. So it's so weird. I'm going to continue to do as much as I can to kind of show you guys the rest of the cruise from my perspective and Shay's perspective. He's going to show you his. I don't know what how much he's gonna be able to show you guys. I guess he can show you the cabinet he's in. He did say one day, "Thank you so much. We appreciate it." Yeah, we got French fries just because I felt bad we were using their internet, so we just got French fries and drinks. Uh, um, so I don't know. This is weird. It's weird to me. It was like weird watching him because I even packed up my stuff. 'Cause I was like, what if I come back positive? Then I gotta leave too. So I packed up the whole cabin, and they were just like, we're just taking him. So just watching him leave, and I'm like, like it's so weird. Was the guy spraying something? Is somebody behind us? He has to quarantine for the rest of the trip. So I have to test every 24 hours. So I have to test tomorrow again around 3 or 4 is what they said. And every 24 hours until we get off the ship. So um, it's like this is the first time, and I'm not. I mean, I told him earlier we can't really get upset because you take the risk. You take the risk doing anything nowadays. COVID is not just on cruise ships; it's everywhere. So you take the risk, and it's just we've cruised all this time and not contacted it, and for this to be the first experience with it, it's been kind of the guy behind me. Maybe I was looking at him wrong. He just walked by you again, but not spraying. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on behind me. Look in the background. Um, but yeah, the protocol, like I said, the protocols are really good. Cruise lines are reducing. What do they expect to happen? They made mask optionals, and that's one thing we were talking about is about should they have if you're going to increase capacity at least. I don't have a problem wearing a mask. I never had a problem wearing a mask as long as I could cruise, and I don't think people who were cruising had a problem wearing a mask. We've been wearing the mask, and I know it hasn't stopped anything, but I can feel like it can reduce. All right, sir. Now don't get hurt, sir. Don't keep looking back here. He keep looking over here at my daughter. Y'all gonna listen, y'all. He better he coming back. Y'all better get him. Y'all better tell y'all boy. Y'all y'all better tell him.
Start screen recording now. Right now.
um. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to ignore this because this server in here trying to mack on my daughter. I ain't having it. Not having it, sir. We not about to do this. Um. So I don't. Like I said, they seem to be doing. It's still a self-reporting thing. I don't know. Like if he had, because we could have just said stay in your cabin and not say anything, but we're not. That's not who we are. Um, yeah, no, nobody here. Um, something sticky. One of the servers is a flirt with Shay. He keep walking around giving her the googly eyes. Y'all know I ain't about to. No, they ain't about that life. You don't want that. He don't want that. Um, he better be glad Brandon in the cabin. Um, so yeah, it's been crazy. I have to say, out of all of the cruises that we have had, this has probably been the worst one experience wise. Not for her. For seasoned cruisers who know things, I will say that. We wore our mask. We wore our mask. We wore our mask. I don't know where it could have come from. I really don't. We tested Friday. He felt fine. He passed. Obviously, he passed because He's on the ship. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But we wore our mask the whole time we were in Universal because of that reason. We just did not want. I don't know, guys. I really don't. It's sad because I don't have my partner in crime. I mean, at least I do have Shay here to keep me company. um, but it's weird. It's weird. Him. It's something sticky on the back of this chair. It keeps sticking to my back. Um, we do. Blame. We didn't. We drove. We drove. We can't even blame the planes. We drove. We drove the 12 hours. We drove to Orlando. That was a 9-hour drive. We stayed in Orlando for 3 days. We did nothing. We everything we did, we wore our masks. We went to Universal for a day. I say a day and a half. That first day we didn't even get to Universal till like 5. And then we didn't do Universal the full day when we met the Pontes. We didn't do the Universal the full day that day. Saturday we went after 4. We went at like 5 o'clock. So we weren't there long. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. I'm sad. I feel bad for him because like I could if it was like one day left in the cruise and this happened,
Right.
you know what I mean? But he's having to be in that cabin for 3 days, and I feel so bad for him. I even felt bad leaving the ship. You truly think how we cruise and how we would handle if we didn't. It's we had it. We felt like we had it down.
Yeah.
Not that everything can be down to a science. We know there's always going to be risk, and we always say that this is the risk you take when you travel. And unfortunately, this is what happens sometimes. But at the same time, it's still, you do the best you can do. You do the best you can do. And we're not the only ones. Hey, Team Reese, thank you for joining. Um, yeah, we're not the only ones that's happening to. If I'm not mistaken, because I could get notifications. Um, but I think Funnelheads got hit.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
We good. I think Funnelheads got hit. They made a notification about something about them having a quarantine, and they're not on the same ship as us. So it's out there, y'all. I mean, there's nothing you can do. It's a risk you take when traveling, and I mean, you can get on a cruise ship. You can get it at a. We had a friend that went to all inclusive. They got it. Um, so Brendan is so far by. Don't tell him. Go. Don't tell him, Rob. Don't tell him. It's just a risk you take. And we understand that. We understand as content creators and traveling, and this is just the reality of what it is right now. This is the world that we are living in right now. And I mean, we're showing you guys the honest truth. We could have hid it. We could have not said anything, but that's not what we wanted to do. We wanted to be honest and upfront with you guys and let you know what is actually happening. And of course, you guys will notice if Spider-Man, Tervis, and Brandon were missing. So Spider-Man, Tervis is still not. Um, Brandon got COVID. Brandon got COVID, Team Reese. So
Oh Lord.
what?
He said I would come out of quarantine if I had to.
No, don't do that.
The whole ship will be
Don't do
chasing me
that.
down.
Do not come out of quarantine. It's like Mama got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, you keep making Google eyes. He want to. He won't have none.
He ain't look back no more.
He don't want. He don't want this smoke.
Oh
Um.
Lord.
Mm-mm. So yeah, this was happening. Like I said, we're doing the best we can. We want to show you guys. Yeah. Oh my God, Tervis gave Brandon COVID. All that worry he did.
No, that's crazy.
No start fights, Rob. He can't fight back right now.
You got time to type now.
He got all day to type. He can type. So it's gonna be weird being on the rest of the cruise without seeing him. Um, I honestly, I guess I'm on a solo cruise because I'm in the cabin by myself. It's just I'm glad Shay's here. Yay, Miss Carla has a Parkers on the Go shirt. Thank you, Miss Carla, for wearing that on Wish. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, this is a weird situation, guys. Brandon. He trying to make Brandon feel better. It's okay. Hey, Anthony the Mold Man. Thank you for being here. So, but outside of that, guys, the ship is beautiful. We are in love with the ship. She's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, we're good. Thank you. Um,
Hi, Britt Lushan. How you doing?
did he just wing it too? That's the second. Okay, that is two.
Y'all.
Y'all,
Because you weren't here the first time. Not in here, but in the store. That's when I said we not going in the first store. That's why. I don't think. I feel like I'm tripping.
no, you're not tripping.
I was gonna ignore it that time.
Y'all, they gonna make me pull up. Listen, they don't want old me. They don't want old me to come out. I'm a new evolved person. They don't want that. I don't play by my babies now.
Maybe it's just like, there's different kings and different cultures.
I don't care. I don't care nothing about. I don't care nothing about no different culture. You 16.
Right? I do want to see that though. No,
What?
uh, somebody said, Brandon, I want to see the food you get on lockdown.
Yeah, I want to see the food too. He said he ordered pizza and wings, so I definitely want to see that.
You get what you want.
Mhm. They better. I mean, you got to get something out of it.
They're trying to compensate for you.
They're trying to compensate. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So I don't know, but outside of that, the ship has been nice. Shay has been having the time of her life. Um, Thank you, Team Reese. We appreciate it so much for you dropping in and the well wishes. Thank you so much. Um, I just it's like we had a little hiccup on the first day um, that we were kind of still fighting until this morning, but we're still kind of fighting it. But anyway, you guys will see it in the vlog. Shay has been filming her vlog. Yes, she has been filming. She's been doing really good. Um, and outside of that, the ship is beautiful. I think the only complaint Brandon has is that it does not have a playmakers. Um, but it does have a tequila bar, which I'm good with. Um, Shay had her first virgin pina colada. Was it? Yeah, on the ship.
My second.
And then she had her second one here in Costa Maya today.
If I could pay with my credit card, with my debit card, I would have had like 6 more. I ain't even gonna lie. The nuts are good.
Sean, we are on the. First of all, thank you for joining us. We are on the Allure of the Seas. Um, so yeah, this has been an interesting cruise. But I think this definitely goes in the category of worst cruise experience, just because.
I mean, understandable.
Not for you, but for us. Yeah, because Shay is having a ball. Shay is Shay is having a ball. Shay's like, all right, guys, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to the team. I'm like, okay, girl, go ahead. Go on to the team club. Enjoy yourself. She done made friends. Um, Never thought about that. Drinking age must be 21.
I got a story to tell you.
Oh, boy, she got stories.
I got a
Uh,
lot of stories now.
Take over the hunt for Spider-Man for you. Okay, baby. I will. We're going to hold you down. Yeah, so, hey, Rally Creative. Thank you for being here. Sean will be on the tip on this ship on October 9th. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not, it's not going to be a huge issue. I mean, I think it's the lowering of the testing procedures now. That's what scared me the most, because at least I felt comfortable cruising when the testing policy. I know it's a pain. I don't like it either. I hate it. But I felt more comfortable when you had the test. Also, I know most of them are going to, if you're cruising 5 days or longer, you still have to test. But there's still those ships where you are not going to be sailing for 5 days. You're going to be selling less than 5 days, and you don't have to test. So basically, now it's like getting on a plane. I understand it's a business. I understand all that stuff. Um, but it does open a whole nother conversation now. So this has been quite the experience. Um, Disney 3 and 4, have they changed it on 18 number 19 in British Columbia Disney 3 and 4 day cruise? Have they changed? We've been disconnected for a couple of days. So have anybody else changed the testing procedures besides Carnival and Royal? As far as like 5 days long, not yet, not for Disney. Okay. Yeah, I figured Disney might be the holdout. Um, which is also now kind of scary because we have to come back to Florida in 2 weeks to bring Destiny back, and now I'm kind of just nervous. Um, so yeah, this has been our fun fun day. Um, we wanted to give you guys an update, tell you what was going on, um, tell you about our experience so far. MSC changed too. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. Eat the fries. Um, Tried any hot wings? He's trying them now because he's trying. He's in quarantine, so he can get all the hot wings he wants. So he's trying them now. There's not been No, there's not been hot wings anywhere else on the ship, right? We did try a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Yeah. I can't wait for y'all to see that one.
That one's gonna be good. I have a 3 day coming up next Friday. I'm concerned about the no test. I would be too, Rodney. And thank you for being here. Um, Carnival, you must still have. I didn't see that comment.
I
What was
know,
it?
no, no. For Carnival, you still have to test for any cruise going to the Bahamas, Bermuda, Grand Cayman.
Yeah, Grand Cayman. Um, Brandon has that nasty bug. How's he feeling? He is better today than he was yesterday. Yesterday he tested negative, and today he tested positive. So, but he's in the he's in the chats. He'll tell you guys how he feels. So it's been weird. Um, like I said, it's weird doing this without him, but we're gonna try to finish out the series. And show you guys what the experience is. Hey Edna, how are you?
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you are doing well. Um, just giving you a update. Brandon tested positive for COVID. Hey Cynthia, thank you for joining us. But we are in Costa Maya, so we are taking a break. Um, and yeah, that's what's going on. Hubby tested positive for COVID, guys. But he was like, even the cabin store was in shock because I was coming back from getting pizza because now I have to eat in my cabin. I can't eat in the dining room or in the windjammer. I have to eat in my cabin. I can move about the way I want. We're good. Um, um, we can move about the way we want. We just can't eat. I can't eat out in the open areas because I have to take my mask off and I still have to test every 24 hours. But the cabin steward was like, "Where's your husband?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's being quarantined." He was like, "I just saw
No
him."
way.
Shay wants more fries, please.
I could
um,
probably get it for free.
Probably she probably get all the fries here. Um, yeah, so it was yeah, he was in shock because he kept saying that. Well, we tested with our at home test, and then they came and tested him as well.
So
So
it was like a confirmation.
yeah, it was like them confirming. It was like them confirming that he actually had it. Um, yeah, so we are separated. We are in two separate cabins. He was taken on a behind the scenes tour in the crew area to get to his new home for the next 2 days. Um, and then yeah, they left me in the cabin.
I don't understand that one. I didn't. Because when my mom was texting me, I'll hold it for you. But my mom was texting me and she was like, oh, they're moving Brendan out. I was like, shouldn't they move you out of the, this is going to be harsh wording, COVID infested room? I didn't know. I didn't know how else to word that. But you know what I'm saying? I could have said it better, but I don't know how else to say it. But like, shouldn't you move her out? You know, I was talking to grandma. You know, she thinks the worst way every time. So I just, yeah, it's been an experience.
But has it turned you away from cruising?
No, I'm praying for Brandon. I'm really sad that he got COVID, but like,
So when I called and I told my mom that Brandon tested positive, what was your first thought?
I about rolled out that bed. Cause first of all, it was, well, for me early in the morning. It was early in the morning. Oh, um, sorry. But yeah, no. For me, it was early in the morning, and she was mom called and she called the room phone or whatever, and she was like, "Oh, can you give it to grandma?" I was like, "Oh, okay." So I gave it to her. So and plus the cord, she was on the couch, so the cord couldn't reach her. So I'm holding up the phone and she's on the phone. She's like, "Oh, you want me to tell Shay?" And I'm just like, "Oh Lord, oh, did I say something wrong?" Oh, probably the COVID infestation. I'm sorry. Yeah. But anyways, she was like, "You want me to tell Shay?" And that's, she was like, "Well, Brandon got COVID." I was all everywhere. I was like, "No!" Like yelling all that. No, I was scared though. I mean, I still am scared because it's just it's a crazy
It's
situation.
your first instinct is to be scared.
Yeah. And then my grandma got back in the bed. I was like, how are you resting? I'm over here sitting there. I'm like, might as well get a Sprite and just wait stuff out until I hear stuff. know, it was. I don't handle stuff well, but
We got it 2 years ago.
yeah, yeah.
We had it. We had it in the beginning. Um, you can tell me. We had it in January.
In January,
January
yeah.
2021.
2021.
Was it 2021?
I feel like no, cause we got out of school in January
January
2020. I
20.
mean March 2020, right?
Yeah. So it was
So it's
January 2021.
2021. Yeah,
Yeah, we had it January 2021.
yeah. It was it was interesting because first, me and Brandon it didn't test positive, and my sister and my mom did, right? Yeah, my sister and my mom did, and then we all end up having it. It was it was real interesting.
Yeah.
It was a time.
Yeah. I mean, at least I feel like the vaccines kind of change things a little. It has helped. I mean, I feel like it does help, with the symptoms and stuff because as of this morning, he was still able to eat. He didn't lose his sense of taste. Like we last time we lost our sense of taste and smell. So at least he still has that, and it's very very mild. Like he really just thought it was allergies because we kept testing and he tested it. He kept testing negative. So we really just thought it was allergies, and plus I didn't even feel like I didn't feel sick at all. So it was weird, and I will be the first one to get sick. And it was weird that he was sick, and he does have allergy issues, but it's never anything that's taken him down for a couple of days. But I mean, like I said, he's in good spirits. I think he's more sad that he's away from us right now than anything. But he gets the rest, and I'm sure he can catch up on all the rest that he wants. Um, and what you said, what? Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Um, he can catch up on all the rest he wants, and yeah, that's one of them right there. He was winking his eye. Y'all see him behind me? Y'all see him? Yeah, he was winking his eye. He didn't want that eye. He be winking at my baby. Um, but he can eat all the wings, all the pizza, catch up on. Hi, how are you? um, he ain't one of them though. He cool.
No, no, no. He cool.
He cool. Uh, um, I don't know, guys. It's a weird. It's a weird world.
This day has been real interesting, y'all. Real mind blowing.
Yeah,
It's been a crazy day.
yeah, it's been crazy. So, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you coming and listening to us play our tiny violin and sending my husband prayers. It is very eye opening. It is, especially since we have been cruising and we have cruised fully masked. We have cruised very lazily without a mask, and we have cruised fully masked again. And we've been cruising, yeah, what mask in elevators but not outdoors, mask inside. You know what I mean? Like
We've done it all.
we've done it all. But this time, as diligent as he, that's why I feel so bad for him. Like he has been diligent up until 2 weeks before we actually left. He has been diligent about wearing masks, even at home. Um, yes, and thank you so much. The main thing is that we are all okay. Even Brandon, yes, and we are fine. We are doing well. Like I said, Shay, my mom, and I, we feel absolutely fine. We don't feel any symptoms. We haven't. We just are. We'll be glad when he feels better, and hopefully, we can bring you guys some updates really soon about him testing negative again. Because I don't know if this is going how he's going to feel about us cruising because we have another cruise in October. Um, so the Canada cruise. So I don't know. We will mask up maybe 3 weeks before I test for Disney. Yes, just mask up. That's all you can do. All you can do is protect yourself the best way you can. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's really nothing you can do to control it because you can't see it. It's not like there's a green fog walking around. Oh, I'm sorry. Not yet. I'm sorry. There's not like there's a green fog walking around and saying don't walk here.
If it was that easy, we look. I would be curbing everything.
Yeah.
Leonard Family Fun says, "Take care."
Oops.
Take care. So thankful he is not debilitating with the virus. Did I say that right?
Debilitating.
Okay. Don't work with those stressors. Just take care. Yeah.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
pay the bill after they flirted with my daughter for the whole time we've been sitting here. I'm not paying. I ain't going to jail in Mexico.
I hope it's just like a culture difference that I'm not getting, but I'm trying not to assume. I want to see the positive side of everything.
I'm gonna try not to act this way. Y'all know I ain't never cruised with my daughter before, so I don't know how to act this way.
This whole cruise it's been a ride.
Yes. Yep, we're just gonna keep enjoying the fries. That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. So thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Baby feel better. Just eat all the pizza and wings you can eat. Even have a bowl of vanilla ice cream for me. Um, if I had a daughter, I'd travel with a shotgun. If it was possible, I probably would.
I said,
Hi, Sid. Thank you for joining us. Yes, and we'll keep you guys update on how he feels, and we'll let you. We were going to stop and kind of. I don't know what our travel plans looking home are going to be now because we were going to stop. And Sig, yeah, Brandon has COVID. He tested positive this morning.
I want for
Hey,
him to
Dre and
comment. I don't
Chan.
know.
Hey, um, Disney next. Oh, thank you so much, Margaret. We will read my upper last comment, please. It's from Cynthia Davis. Oh, you're welcome, Brandon. Continue to feel better, and thank you for sharing. Absolutely. My next, let's see, I'm cruising next week with Edna, and I'm trying to stay clear from everybody. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. But thank you guys. We appreciate the music is starting to take off now, and I don't want you guys not to be able to hear us. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the well wishes. Brandon, eat all the wings you want. Sleep all you want. This is your time. This is your time to rest up. And we will see you guys again soon. Maybe we'll go live again tomorrow from Cozumel so we can let you guys know how he's actually doing. So thank you, Sid. We appreciate it. Yes, and I hope it's a quick recovery. Um,
Love you, Brandon.
yes, love
I'm
you,
so
Brandon.
sorry.
Oh. We'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.